My name is Teddy Ruxpin. Can you and I be friends? Come dream with me tonight.
Teddy, hey Teddy.
Huh? Oh, hi, Grubby. What's going on?
Well, Teddy, I'm just a little confused.
Confused about what?
About bears.
You are?
Yeah, I thought that bears were bears, but now I'm hearing that some bears are bears and other bears aren't bears.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Oh, good. Then you can clear it all up.
Well, I don't know if I can do that or not. Sometimes bears don't even know whether or not they're bears.
Really?
A koala's nose is soft, a koala's nose is round.
A koala's nose looks just the same when he is upside down.
A koala's nose is sensitive, just like his furry ears.
A koala recognizes everything he smells or hears.
A koala is a slow and a cuddly ball of fuzz, but he says he isn't lazy, he is only slow because
He just likes to be deliberate about everything he does.
and so 20 minutes later he will still be where he was. Now who wouldn't love a koala? Oh, who wouldn't love a koala?
A koala isn't sure whether he's a teddy bear,
Or is he some sort of panda?
or does anybody care?
Or is he just a marsupial in fuzzy underwear?
How much more of this confusion can a poor koala bear?
Now who wouldn't love a koala? Oh, who wouldn't love a koala?
A koala's nose is soft, a koala's nose is round.
A koala knows exactly who would like him hanging round.
So if you see a koala, tickle him under the arm.
And he instantly will know that you don't mean him any harm. So who wouldn't love a koala? Do you know that this koala loves you?
Well, Teddy, is a koala a bear or not?
What do you think a koala is?
I think it's a bear.
No, Grubby. A koala is really a marsupial.
Oh,
Do you know what other kind of animals are from the marsupial family?
nope.
Well, kangaroos and possums.
How about that?
Have you ever thought about a panda? They seem to look at things so very casually. They roll around the ground or lean against a tree. But I have found that they're not really wishy-washy. To pandas everything is black and white.
Now nothing is ever neutral to a panda bear. To them the major issues aren't left up in the air. One thing you'll never hear a panda say is I don't care.
To pandas everything is black and white. And pandas think that's just how everyone should be. They don't think folks should act so indecisively. They have a firm opinion on everything you see. ever thought about a panda? They seem to look at things so very casually. They roll around the ground or lean against a tree. But I have found that they're not really wishy-washy. To pandas, everything is black and white. To them, there are no areas that are ever gray. They make a clear distinction between what's night and day. They find it hard believing what others have to say, unless it's written down in black and white. Have you ever thought about a panda?
Now, you're not gonna tell me that pandas are marsupials too, are you?
No.
Oh, good.
Actually, no one is too sure what kind of animal a panda is, but they're not bears.
Oh, no. Teddy, you're spoiling all my notions about bears.
Oh, well, maybe this song will cheer you up. The Arctic is really a strange place to be,
but polar bears still live there.
And I suppose not known for its hospitality,
but polar bears still live there.
It's windy, it's freezing, and cold as can be.
How can those bears still live there?
Maybe it's because they've learned to keep warm by doing the polar bear polka.
The ice gets so cold that it sticks to their feet.
But polar bears keep dancing.
Their fur is so white that it's hard to stay neat.
And yet those bears keep dancing. They hop and they jump to that same polka beat.
How can those bears keep dancing?
Maybe they have learned the way to keep warm is doing the polar bear polka. A number of bears started wondering why they're living on an iceberg. There must be a place that is warm and is dry, and so they floated southward. They went to a place with some palm trees and sand, and where the sun is shining. All those bears have gotten warm now, and they're doing the polar bear hula.
Go ahead, Teddy. Tell me that polar bears aren't really bears either.
No, I won't tell you that, because they are bears.
Oh, good. I was beginning to think that there was no such thing as a bear.
There are lots of bears. Brown bears, and black bears, and grizzly bears, and Himalayan bears. Did you know that there's a bear in almost everyone's home?
Yikes! Isn't that dangerous?
Well, only if you're afraid of being hugged. Teddy bear, the kind of friend who'll follow you just anywhere. A pal who simply likes to hang around because he's found that you like him hanging around. So he's your teddy bear. Teddy bear, there isn't any doubt about who's your teddy bear. The way you carry him under your arm, he's safe from harm and he prefers being with you, 'cause he's your teddy bear. It doesn't really matter how how worn his fur might be, or if the places he's been patched leave stitches you can see. It doesn't matter if his eyes don't look as good as new. All that really matters is that he still loves you. And he's your teddy bear. He's right there when you need him. He's your teddy bear. He'll go where you will lead him. If you're sick or if you're well, it's always swell having him there, 'cause he's your teddy bear. It doesn't really matter how worn his fur might be, or if the places he's been patched leave stitches you can see. It doesn't matter if his eyes don't look as good as new. All that really matters is that he still loves you. And he's your teddy bear. Somehow none of your other toys can quite compare. The one you will remember when your hair has turned to gray, then you will say, I still recall my favorite teddy bear. Teddy bear.
Okay, Teddy, my confusion is pretty much cleared up. But one bear I'm still not too sure of.
Oh? Which one?
You.
Me?
Yep, you. You're an Iliop, right?
Right.
From the far-off land of Rolonia?
That's right.
But is an Iliop the same as a bear?
Well, you can call me an Iliop, or you can call me a bear. I really don't care, as long as you call me your friend.
Well, that's good enough for me. My best friend is an Iliop.
An Iliop.
An Iliop is my best friend. My best friend is an Iliop.
An Iliop.
An Iliop is my best friend. 'Cause you can trust an Iliop to do the things that he's supposed to. You can trust an Iliop to do the things he says he'll do. You can trust an Iliop to be your best friend just forever, and he would like it also if you'd be his best friend too. You can trust an Iliop will always have a sense of humor. You can trust an Iliop will always have a sense of pride. You can trust that if somehow he isn't always quite successful, at least you can be sure an Iliop has really tried.
At least you can be sure an Iliop has really tried.
And that's why my best friend is an Iliop.
An Iliop.
An Iliop is my best friend. My best friend is an Iliop.
An Iliop.
An Iliop is my best friend. 'Cause he just has a disposition that is always just the same. He also makes the day seem sunny, even though there's pouring rain. If he's ill, an Iliop will probably say he's feeling fine, 'cause there's no chance that you will hear an Iliop complain. He just doesn't have the time to sit around all day and worry. He just doesn't have the time to hide from things he doesn't see. He will always find the best side of the toughest situation, because an Iliop is optimistic as can be. My best friend is an Iliop. Yep, that's my friend. My best friend is an Iliop. You can trust an Iliop 'cause he's my friend.
Come dream with me tonight. There's Grubby. He's been a good friend of mine for a long time. Say hello to our new friends, Grubby.
Oh, hi there. How are you?
Hey, Grubby, do you remember this song?
Yeah, I sure do.
Your friend is what I'd like to be. Your friend, 'cause I like you. Do you like me?
My friend, I'd like for you to be. My friend, I'm nice to you, you're nice to me.
Friendship is a lovely word. It makes a lovely sound. Friends are people that you like and like to be around.
Your friend
Your friend
is what I'd like to be.
Your friend,
Your friend,
'cause I like you. Do you like me?
my friend, I'd like for you to be.
My friend, I'm nice to you. You're nice to me.
Friends can make you smile when you are sort of feeling sad.
And friends will make you happy. And I'm real glad I have you for my friend. My friend. Grubby and I have always wanted to go in search of new and wonderful things. Then one day, I found part of a medallion and an old treasure map. They had been in my family for a long time. The treasure was supposed to be hidden in the far-off land of Grundo. And so, Grubby and I left our homeland of Vilonia and set out on our great adventure. Let's go to far-off places and search for treasures bright. Grundo was a long way from Rilonia, and after walking for many days, it didn't seem like we had made much progress.
Teddy, my feet are getting sore. I must have stepped on every rock between Rolonia and here. You didn't tell me that adventure seeking would be this hard on my feet.
As you can see, Grubby does have a lot of feet to worry about. So we decided to camp there overnight. Grubby, are you sure those roots are edible?
Well, I don't know if they're edible or not, but they sure are good to eat. You're about to have my specialty. Roasted root.
Roasted root?
Yeah, here, have one. Well, how do you like it?
I'm afraid I didn't like those roots as much as Grubby did, but I didn't want to hurt his feelings.
Teddy, do you miss home any?
Yes, I guess I do a little. But we've only been gone a few days.
Well, I know, but you're the first Iliop to leave Rolonia in a long time. And I thought you might be getting homesick.
It's true. Iliops aren't very adventurous. At least they haven't been for many generations. But somehow, I've always had this desire to go on a journey to Grundo. And I want to find out if this old map really leads to a treasure.
Yeah, you've been talking about that since we were little. Hey, you want some more roots?
No thank you. The next morning, Grubby's feet were better, and we continued on our journey. We hadn't gone very far before we came to some high, rocky cliffs. The only way through was a narrow ravine. We later found out that it was called Founder Pass. We saw a sign.
Beware of founders. What do you suppose that means?
I don't know, But there doesn't seem to be any other way to go.
Yep, you're right. Well, let's go.
We soon found out what bounders were. Look at that! Hopping mouths!
Yeah, and them mouths are full of teeth.
Whoa! They're going to catch us! Run faster, Grubby!
I'm trying.
That was the day we met Newton Gimmick. He was out on a walk, and he was picking up firewood. Look out! These things are after us! Run!
Oh, take that. Oh, my. Here. Treacherous little bounders.
As each bounder got close, Gimmick put a piece of firewood upright in its mouth, so they couldn't bite anymore. Soon the disabled bounders ran off. Thank you for saving us, sir.
I lose more firewood that way. How do you do? My name is Newton Gimmick, but you can call me Gimmick. Say, aren't you an Ilya?
Yes, I am. My name is Teddy Ruxpin, and this is my friend, Grubby. He's an octopede. We told Gimmick that we were on a journey to find a treasure. He said that one of his latest inventions might be very useful to us. Grubby and I were very interested. So we went to Gimmick's house. We didn't know it then, but one of the bounders ran up the steps of a tall tower that was nearby.
Don't bother me, LB. I've almost got it. Now stop that. What is it you want? Oh, you've got that piece of wood stuck in your mouth again. All right, me.
Guess what?
It seems that someone named Tweeg lived in that tower, and LB, the leader of the bounders, worked for Tweeg.
Guess what?
Be quiet. I'm sure I've got the right combination this time. Just think, to actually make gold out of buttermilk.
Gold out of buttermilk. Gold out of buttermilk. Tweed, the closest you've ever come to making gold is a buttermilk donut.
LB, how many times do I have to tell you? The name is Tweeg. Tweeg.
Hey, Tweez, Gimmick has visitors.
Listen, I thought I told you to be quiet. Gimmick has visitors?
Yup, 2 of them.
I knew that Gimmick was up to no good. I've always known he wanted to steal my formula.
Yeah, he's probably dying to make buttermilk donuts.
We found out that Tweeg really wants to get rich, but he doesn't care how he does it. And so, he doesn't trust anyone else. Through his spyglass, Tweeg saw Gimmick, Grubby, and me sitting on Gimmick's front porch.
You're right, LB. There they are. They must be making plans to attack. LB, run down there and find out what they're saying.
Run down and find out what they're saying. Run down and find out what they're saying.
Meanwhile, Tweeg was loading his cannon.
Okay. This'll teach Gimmick a thing or two.
What was that?
Oh, nothing. It's just Tweed firing his cannon at us.
At us?
Wow! Oh, don't worry. It's been going on ever since I moved here. It used to bother me, too, until I realized that he is, without a doubt, the world's worst shot.
The cannonball landed harmlessly a little ways away. There were other cannonballs, too, all around Gimmick's house.
As long as he's shooting at my house, it's probably the safest place in the valley to be.
Grubby and I really trusted Newton Gimmick. We told him about the journey we were on, and we showed him the old treasure map.
Now, let's see. This is indeed an old map. It says here that the treasure is in the ancient, hard-to-find city, which lies high in the treacherous mountains. I've heard that they are impossible to climb, which brings me to why you were fortunate to have met me. Come with me.
We didn't know it then, but LB was sneaking about, listening to what we were saying.
The fact is, I'm something of an inventor.
Oh, yes, indeed. We discovered that Gimmick is a marvelous inventor.
Oh, I think marvelous inventor might be exaggerating. It would probably be sufficient to say, wonderful inventor.
We also discovered that Gimmick is modest.
Gentlemen, this is my latest invention. I call it an airship.
It looks like a boat.
Well, as a matter of fact, it did start out to be a boat, but then I realized I'm not very close to water.
Yeah, it would be kind of good for a boat to be close to water.
Precisely. That was my exact conclusion. But then the idea hit me. If a boat could float on water, it could also float on air. If the air is hot, that is. With this airship, we can fly as high and as free as a bird. We can fly right over the treacherous mountains to the hard-to-find city.
That's wonderful. You are more than welcome to share the treasure, if we're lucky enough to find it, that is.
All right, let's get underway. If you fellas can begin loading this firewood, I'll go inside and pack some provisions.
All right. As Gimmick walked up to his house, he was still carrying the rolled-up map. Suddenly, LB jumped out at him.
Horrid little bounders.
Without thinking, Gimmick stuck the map into LB's mouth, just the way he had driven off the other bounders using firewood. Gimmick didn't realize what he had done. LB took the map to Tweeg.
Look at you. That's twice in one day you've had that log in your mouth. Can't you do anything right?
Can't I do anything right? I ought to take that treasure map somewhere else.
Yeah, treasure map? What treasure map?
The one you're holding in your hand, Twing.
Tweeg got really excited. He wanted to get the treasure, but LB told him that Gimmick, Grubby, and I were going after the treasure in the airship. So, Tweeg had an idea.
Did you put my gold samples and formulae in a safe place?
It's all taken care of.
Is the wagon loaded?
That's all taken care of, too.
Now sneak back to Gimmick's with this phony map.
Oh, all right, please.
Keep the fire hot, Grubby.
Okay, Gimmick.
Gimmick, do we have all the supplies?
Yes.
Where's the map?
Oh, let me see. Now, where did I put that map?
I don't see it here anywhere.
Well, I'll go check in the house.
LB snuck back to Gimmick's house and left the phony map that Tweeg had made.
Here's the map. Yes. I found the map.
Good. Here, I'll put it with the rest of the supplies.
Say, Gimmick, something about the design of this airship doesn't seem quite right.
Oh, don't worry, my boy. It's working just like I expected.
As the airbag filled with hot air, the ship began to lift off the ground.
Teddy, something just doesn't seem quite right.
Newton Gimmick was delighted with his new invention, but somehow something still didn't seem quite right. Do you know what it was?
Teddy, something just doesn't seem quite right. And I think I know what it is. Oh.
We're tipping over! We're tipping over! Look out, Grubby! The airship had turned upside down and crashed.
Apparently, something wasn't, quite right.
Oh, really? Maybe it was the hot airbag trying to get out from under the ship?
Yes, Grubby. That may be it.
We discovered that the hot air should pull the ship up into the sky, not push it, which meant that the ship would have to be suspended by ropes from the airbag.
Indeed, Teddy. And once we had done that, everything was all right.
And so, as the airship lifted off the ground, Grubby and I were happy to have met a new friend. We liked Newton Gimmick because he loved to discover new and wonderful things, and we looked forward to the many adventures that we would have. And if our dream's a good one, and if we see it through, then the wondrous dream we dream tonight someday just might come true.